What's up? It is beginning of March, so it's like March, I don't know, 10th or something like that. But I am cleaning up the wheels that I'm going to be putting on the BRZ here. Yeah, these are the DWS All Seasons that I love. These tires, they're great. And they're in pretty good shape. They were on the WRX that's over there. But I ended up putting some kind of junkier tires on that one for now. I'm going to be using it a little bit less, I think, here, especially at the beginning, because I want to get the BRZ out and get some miles on it here and get used to driving it again before we go racing. And it's supposed to be like 70 degrees. You can see I'm outside with like a t-shirt right now. It's supposed to be like 70 degrees all this week, and it's going to be like 74, 5 potentially on Friday. So we're taking off work to take the BRZ to Ohio Pile. And I'm kind of getting it ready for its little shakedown to make sure everything kind of works and everything. So it's all clean. It's been sitting under a cover like all winter. But the tires are completely shot on it from Autocross. So I'm going to be putting these ones on just to, you know, kind of use it in the next like month or so until racing season. And then we'll get the new tires. The RE71 RSs are coming tomorrow. And I'll get those mounted up at some point on the wheels that are on the car, the Apex wheels. But right now these ones are corded, so I kind of don't really want to go anywhere, especially like more than like, you know, 20 minutes somewhere. I definitely don't want to like actually drive the car at speed because they're pretty gone at this point. So these ones are like practically brand new. I don't drive the WRX all that much, so. And then the other thing that I'm doing is I got it hooked up on its charger right now, down there, and then up through that. There's a wire that I put like an extension cord that runs up through here. You can't even really see it. It runs up through here, and then it connects to the battery, and there's like an adapter thing, so I don't have to use the alligator clips or anything on it. So that's been really convenient over winter to keep it charged up. I don't keep it on the charger all the time. I just put it on the charger, you know, once every like, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. It is like a small battery. So it's one of those, you know, lightweight batteries, and they don't hold their charge as good. So you kind of got to, you know, keep it charged up. But I'm super excited to get the car out right now, to be totally honest. It's got a fresh oil in it. I got to do the gear oil, and then I usually put like a different oil in it. I put the Motul in it. Not really sure if I'm doing that, if I'm going to roll with the Pennzoil this year. Talked about that before. Kind of probably coming up to do the coolant and stuff too. And I think this red intake manifold needs a little cleaned. It's a little dirty. You probably can't tell on the you know, with the lighting and everything, but yeah, I got to get to that probably. I don't have to do that immediately. I'm probably going to get the car out and drive it around, and I got to do the clutch fluid. Brake fluid looks okay. I don't think I'm really going to touch that. It looks like it was done before I got the car. I mean, it looks like pretty new. So clutch fluid, I think this year, maybe the coolant, because that's pretty easy to do. Really just fluids, and got to get some tires on it. And got to do some suspension tweaking adjustments at the test and tune and whatnot, and then we'll be ready to roll this year. And also, you guys haven't seen this yet because I haven't actually showed it, but I got one of these like intake pipes. It's not going to add any horsepower at all probably. It's going to add like nothing. Yeah, so it's going to look a whole lot better. I mean, obviously you can't see right here, but like, yeah, it's just going to clean this up. I get to get rid of the whole sound tubing thing that all comes out, so it's going to be cleaner. All this won't be like chilling in here. You know, you get rid of all that. It's just going to be cleaner. It's got the, you know, in, the out, and then this little tube, I think, for like vacuum or something for like probably the PCV system, I believe. But yeah, it's gonna look a whole lot better than that, because these get like aged and they actually end up like breaking in here. Mine's not bad, of course. I mean, the car doesn't get driven a whole lot, but eventually they go bad, and then this gets all discolored. This looks a whole lot better, and hey, it's more power, right? Like 2 horsepower maybe. And I also have these 3mm spacers to go with the STI wheels, because they're actually a plus 53 offset. So this will get them to a plus 50 offset. And my race tires and wheels are actually a plus 35. So you can imagine it's going to be like 15 millimeters. Like it's going to be like that much more inward. It's totally fine, but it's going to look a little crappy. These are going to help a little bit, but they're not much at all. But I had them laying around, and they're pretty good. So I'm going to toss these on too. Temporarily, at least, you know, when I'm running the STI wheels, not permanently. And I also got this bleeder kit. It's for like brakes, clutch fluid, pretty much anything like that. And anything you need like a vacuum for. So I'm going to use this for the clutch fluid. but this is going to allow me to do brakes because I do not do brakes usually. I needed something like this. You actually hook this up to an air compressor, and then it creates a vacuum, and it should help get the majority of that fluid out, and hopefully not let any air in the system. So yeah, that's that so far. I'm super psyched to get the BRZ out, to be totally honest. I kind of miss driving it, so I want to get that out. I gotta probably do some stuff to the WRX over there. It was making some noise. It might be the rear wheel bearing. I'm not really 100% sure. It does make noise, but when I was back there taking the wheels and tires off, I was like checking everything out, and I was like shaking the wheel, moving the wheel around like we do at autocross, and I couldn't get it to move at all. Like it was not, there was no movement in it. And then I'm like spinning the wheel, seeing if I could hear anything, any weird noises. Can't hear any weird noises. You know, it's hard to spin it because it's, you know, connected to a differential in the back. Can't hear any noises. It sounds the exact same as the other side, so I can't tell if there's anything wrong with it. The backing plate of the brakes was kind of like crushed in because they're kind of getting like weak and rusty and everything. So it was kind of like crushed in a little bit, so I bent it back, and I haven't driven it since I bent it back. So hopefully that fixes the problem. And then hopefully that's it. I mean, like, I don't know. If it's not the wheel bearing, that would be awesome. If it is the wheel bearing, Green Apple or Six Star, I will be giving you a call because I do not want to work on that car, to that level at least, because you got to take that Subaru God bolt in the back out. It's literally like, I don't know, like a 12-inch bolt. And I swear that thing ain't going to come out. So I'm going to need a shop to do that. I'm not even going to try to tackle that if it is the rear wheel bearing back there. But that's for another day. That's going to happen probably sometime in like April or something. I'm going to plan on that. But the whole point is I got to get this car out so I have a car, a mode of transportation. So if I got to, you know, do some stuff on that and drop it off and leave it there for a little bit, you know, like a couple days to a week, that, you know, we're good. I mean, it's not like we don't have enough cars or anything, but, you know, whatever. I guess I'd rather drive that if I could. So plus I do want to put more miles on this car this year, to be totally honest. Like, I do not drive this car a whole lot. I put like, you know, 4,000 miles a year on it. And I'm like, dude, it's getting older. It's a 2017. So I just kind of want to get it out. I want to put these wheels on it temporarily, you know, and just go drive it and not have to worry about wearing out my autocross tires for a little bit, like at least for like a month. Just kind of go drive it around and have fun with it now that we don't have salt on the roads. And then I'll put the race tires on it and we'll go racing and all that stuff. And I'll still drive it around and everything. But I want to get it out. I want to do some more like travel stuff with it. I got a really good one. Might be going to do Tail of the Dragon this year down in Gatlinburg. We're going to Gatlinburg, and then we're going to go across a little bit there. So I'm not sure if we're going to, I mean, I'm like 95% sure we're taking this car at this point. But we're going to put these wheels and tires on it, take it down the Tail of the Dragon, have fun with it, and not worry about wasting the race rubber when we're getting down there with all the camber, because it will cord the tires if you drive on it like 4,000 miles. So anyhow, those are the updates right now. A lot of updates getting this car out, and then we're going to get rolling with the season. New tires coming in. Super excited so far. So click that like and subscribe button, and I will talk to you guys later. See ya.